Okay, so the first thing you have to have is a plaster trowel. And this plaster trowel, if you, the difference between a regular trowel and a plaster trowel, this actually has a little bit of a bow. So it's just really slightly curved. And then you get your hock, and I put the mud on there, and the mud should be pretty, this is actually a little on the stiff side, it should be pretty runny, like it should run off your trowel or off your hock if you tip it like this. So you have to kind of keep it balanced most of the time. Like I said, this is probably a little stiff, and I just get a little on there. It doesn't really matter how much you get on there. And then I make a motion with the trowel flat, and I just go like that and like that. And then you kind of figure out where you're at. And you're looking, what you're trying to do is get this nice skip kind of rounded, no squares and straights. And what you'll see, you can go over it several times. Like I said, this is getting a little sticky, but if you do something wrong, I'll show you what happens. Like if you stop, you get really bad, ugly things. Generally speaking, you can go back over them and work them out. But if you do anything like that, where you see a straight, you don't want that at all. So you can work it a little bit. Like I said, with the mud pretty soft, you can work it pretty good. And see, like I've got a little bit of a funny spot there. I'm going to clear that up. And then you about just have to stop, because it'll start getting dry on you. And then if something goes wrong, you can just wipe it off, get it nice and clean, and just start all over again. When you get all done, you let it dry. It dries pretty fast because it's pretty thin. When you get all done, you just take, like a lot of times I'll take like a 12-inch blade, and I'll just strike it like this. And all you're doing is trying to knock off any of the little bumps off of it. You could also do that with a sponge or whatever, but you just want to make sure that it's not super sharp. Any little sharp bumps will get knocked off. That's about it.